Welcome to my class, student. It's class 8 English Honeydew. We are doing chapter 2, the tsunami, and this is the second session. This is session 2, and we are going to read the text. In the first part, what have you learned? You learned what is tsunami, where it hit, and then the real story, and the real story of the people who are living in a village in an island that was in among the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. And in that island, what happened when it was hit by tsunami? Two characters you came to know about, two story, that story of Ignatius and story of Sanjeev. Now let's see what happened to the rest of the people. 13-year-old Meghna was swept away along with her parents and 77 other people. She spent 2 days floating in the sea, holding on to a wooden door. 11 times she saw relief helicopters overhead, but they did not see her. She was brought to the shore by a wave and was found walking on the seashore in a daze. Now there is another character, that is Meghna, who was 13 years old. What happened to her? She was swept away along with her parents and 77 other people, And then 2 days she floated and no one could see her. She was on the wooden door, holding on to the wooden door. That was the object that she She held it for the safety, and then helicopters couldn't see her, couldn't find her, and last she was found walking on the seashore in a daze. Now relief helicopters bringing help to people, that is during flood. See, flood is going on here and this is a helicopter. When they saw some victims there who needs help, so the helicopter go and rescue the people. Almas Javed was 10 years old. She was a student of Carmel Convent in Port Blair, where her father had a petrol pump. Her mother Rahila's home was in Nankauri Island. The family had gone there to celebrate Christmas. Now here one more character you are seeing, one more character, that is Almas Javed, and he was only 10 years old. He was a child. She was a child, and what happens? She was a student of Carmel Convent in Port Blair, and they went to the Rahila's home that was in Nankauri Island to celebrate Christmas. What happened there? When the tremors came early in the morning, the family was sleeping. Alma's father saw the sea water recede. He understood that the water would come rushing back with great force. Now with the experience, he understood as water is receding, that means it will come again with force. He woke everyone up and tried to rush them to a safer place. Now recede moved back from where it was. As they ran, her grandfather was hit on the head by something and he fell down. While running, the grandfather couldn't have control on him and he fell. Her father rushed to help him. Then came the first giant wave that swept both of them away. So you are seeing how both of them were swept away by sea. See, this happens. When earthquake comes or when tsunami comes, this is the picture of destruction. This happens every time whenever there is a tsunami. Alma's mother and aunt stood clinging to the leaves of a coconut tree, calling out to her. A wave uprooted the tree and they too were washed away. Just see, they stood clinging to the leaves of a coconut tree and that was also uprooted by the waves and they were too washed away. Alma saw a log of wood floating. She climbed onto it. Then she fainted. When she woke up, she was in a hospital in Kamutra. In Kamorta. Kamorta is also a place. When she saw a log of wood that was floating, and she climbed onto it because she was a very little girl, 10 years old girl, and then she fainted. And when she woke up, she found herself in a hospital. So you are seeing the characters, Alma's mother, and mother is no more, aunts are no more, nobody is there. Father and grandfather lost their lives. Now it's only Alma who was alive. From there she was brought to Port Blair. The little girl does not want to talk about the incident with anyone. She was so traumatized. She was so shocked. She was in trauma and she didn't want to talk to anyone about the incident. She is still traumatized. Still she is traumatized. She doesn't want to talk anyone related to the incident. Whenever she remembers those things, she feels that she is going to have that same experience again and again. So she is so terrified, traumatized, greatly shocked and distressed. So what we have learned in this part, we have learned it's Alma's, who is a 10 years old girl who lost her father, aunts, mother, grandmother, everyone. And what happened? She was alone in this world. No family members was with her. And therefore she was so much traumatized. She doesn't want to talk to anyone about the incident. So in this way you are seeing what happened when her father was very cautious. When he saw the waves were receding, he understood that it will come back with great force. So what happened? He informed everyone and all went to the safer place. But grandfather, father, mother, aunts, nobody could save their lives. And the strong wave swept them away. Only Almaz was alive. So this is the thing. This happened during that tsunami, during that time. And two incidents you have seen. Now we will find some more stories, some more characters in the next part of the story. Till then, go through the chapter, go through the story and understand the grammar portion, the types of sentences. And in the next class, we will find some new incidents. Thank you.